MACC Chief Azam Baki provided an update today on the probe involving Rafizi Ramli. Meanwhile, Farhash has denied allegations of theft or money laundering. Stay tuned to KiniNews for more on this and other news. Two people have been identified for possible criminal charges in the probe over the government's deal with semiconductor firm ARM Holdings. MACC Chief Azam Baki said it is up to the Attorney General to decide on whether to charge them when the time comes.
The MACC is in the final stages of its investigation into a 1.1 billion ringgit deal linked to UK-based semiconductor firm ARM Holdings. In a press conference today, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said statements have been recorded from 22 individuals so far, including former Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli and James Chai. He added that the agency has identified two individuals that they will recommend to be charged in court.
Proses akan jadi seperti mana biasa, di mana siasatan diselesaikan dan bergantunglah kepada Timbalan Peneraya dan juga Peguam Negara untuk menentukan sama ada kes ini boleh dituduh ataupun tidak di mahkamah. Dan setakat ini, kita mengenal pasti ada dua orang yang bakal kita cadangkan untuk dituduh di mahkamah. Itu terpulanglah kepada pihak AG untuk menentukannya pada masa akan datang.
Dua orang yang bakal dituduh.
Dan itu saya tak boleh menyatakan, dan sekiranya ada kesalahan akan dituduh. Kalau tak ada, kita akan umumkan seperti mana biasa. Dan pengurusan akan datang akan mengumumkan ada kes atau tidak.
Azam added that the investigation is nearing completion and only two more witnesses need to have their statements recorded, one in Taiwan and one locally. When asked about Rafizi's statements, he said that he expects the process to conclude today. He added that the probe focuses on offences under Section 23 of the MACC Act 2009 involving abuse of power, as well as cheating under Section 420 and criminal breach of trust under Section 409 of the Penal Code.
Farhash has rejected allegations made in a recent video in which Sophia Rini Buyong is seen speaking with a person believed to be business person Albert Tay.
Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's former aide Farhash Wafa Salvador Rizal Mubarak has denied allegations that he was instructed to steal money and stash it in Africa. He also denied claims that he has now become a Turkish citizen and said that he does not have any bank accounts in Turkey. He accused those implicating him in the matter of harboring ulterior motives to gain political mileage. According to Berita Harian, Farhash has also filed a police report over alleged defamation and has instructed his lawyers to take legal action against those involved in spreading such slander against him. He was quoted as saying that the allegations are untrue, baseless, clearly defamatory, and aimed at tarnishing his reputation and integrity, besides negatively impacting his personal life and business affairs. Farhash's denial comes after a clip recently resurfaced showing Sophia Rini Buyong speaking to another person, believed to be businessperson Albert Tay. Tay has since filed a police report and called for investigations against Anwar and Farhash over claims made in the video. Anwar had previously brushed off the allegations and suggested that the media not entertain such accusations. He had also called on the person making the claims to come up with evidence. From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us.
Back to the MACC, a lawyer has urged the government to release findings on the corporate mafia and Azam Baki's shareholding issue.
DAP's Women's Wing Legal Bureau Chief Sanggit Kaurideo has stressed that the appointment of a new MACC chief after Azam Baki steps down on May 12 cannot be used as an excuse for silence. In a statement today, she said it is not a get-out-of-jail-free card for unresolved investigations. She stated that since the transition in leadership, the Madani government has been noticeably silent on two major controversies, the Azam Baki shareholding allegations and the corporate mafia reports. She added that a new face at the top doesn't erase the deep institutional rot these issues represent. Sanggit noted that although a committee was established to investigate the matters and has since completed its work, its findings remain undisclosed. She said we are dealing with serious allegations of personal misconduct and systemic corruption, and there have been no meaningful updates on what investigations, if any, have actually been carried out. She added that accountability is not negotiable and urged the government to release the committee's findings on the two controversies immediately. She cautioned that further delay risks fueling the perception that a new appointment is being used as a cover-up to bury the truth. The corporate mafia scandal erupted into the spotlight following a Bloomberg report on February 12. The MACC denied the claims, describing them as a plot to smear its reputation.
A PKR youth leader wants his leaders to state the party's stand on the calls for Najib Razak to be pardoned.
A PKR youth leader has urged the party to state its official position on the issue of a full pardon for Najib Abdul Razak. This came after UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi once again called for a royal pardon for Najib. Speaking to Malaysia Kini Federal Territories, PKR Youth Chief Ashik Ali Seti Alivi said a clear stance must be stated promptly. He reminded PKR's leadership of the sacrifices made by the youth in the movement against the 1MDB scandal. Ashik, who is also a lawyer, said Zahid's speech created the impression that Najib could potentially be released in the near future. He added that more than 48 hours have passed since the speech and not a single PKR leader has responded. With this, he questioned what is the party's position and if the stance from the party 10 years ago still holds. The issue of Najib's pardon resurfaced following the Pardons Board's decision in February 2024 to reduce his prison sentence from 12 years to 6 and his fine from 210 million ringgit to 50 million ringgit. Based on that decision, Najib is expected to be released on August 23, 2028, or a year later if the fine is not paid. UMNO grassroots members appear to be refocusing efforts on securing a full pardon for Najib, which could potentially pave the way for him to return to active politics.
If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe.
Next, we have an update on the Negeri Sembilan royal crisis. The chieftains in the state have taken the matter to court and are seeking access to the minutes of an April 17th meeting.
The four Negeri Sembilan territorial chieftains and two others have taken the royal dispute in the state to the Seremban High Court. According to legal documents cited by Malaysia Kini, the chieftains filed an originating summons at the court yesterday. They are seeking to compel the state government and the Council of the Yang di-Pertuan Besar and the ruling chiefs to release the minutes of an April 17th meeting. This is in relation to the council's special sitting, where a decision was supposedly reached unanimously to approve the sacking of Sungai Ujong chieftain Mubarak Tahak. Apart from Mubarak, the other plaintiffs are the Undang Luak of Jelebu, Maruf Mat Rashad, Johol Undang Muhammad Abdullah, Rembau Undang Abdul Rahim Yassin, the Tunku Besar of Tampin Tunku Said Razman Tunku Said Idrus Al-Qadri, and Sungai Ujong's Datuk Shah Bandar Badaruddin Abdul Khalid. In their filing, the six want the court to declare that as council members, they are entitled to a copy of the meeting minutes. They are also asking the court to order the defendants to hand over the meeting minutes within 7 days and to suspend the implementation of any decisions made during the special sitting. The nobles named the Negeri Sembilan government, the council and the council's secretary Raja Nur Azli Raja Nordin as the defendants.
While we are on the topic of Negeri Sembilan, government spokesperson Fahmi Fazil gave an update on the meeting between top leaders of BN and Pakatan Harapan who met last night to discuss the matter.
Jemaah Menteri pada hari ini turut mengambil maklum bahawa isu yang melibatkan pengurusan pentadbiran Kerajaan Perpaduan Negeri Sembilan telah berjaya diurus dan diselesaikan dengan baik selepas pertemuan pimpinan tertinggi UMNO Barisan Nasional dan Pakatan Harapan semalam. Kerajaan Perpaduan Negeri Sembilan kekal mentadbir dengan dipimpin Yang Amat Berhormat Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Aminuddin. Sebarang isu yang berbangkit selepas ini akan dirujuk kepada pimpinan utama berlandaskan perjanjian yang telah dimeterai antara parti-parti komponen Kerajaan Perpaduan.
The UMNO Harapan Leadership Consultative Council had met to discuss the issue last night. In a statement issued following the meeting, Harapan Secretary General Saifuddin Nasution Ismail and UMNO Secretary General Ashraf Washti Dusuki said that the council agreed that any Negeri Sembilan government decisions that could raise sensitivities or open room for conflict must be referred immediately to the council. According to Bernama, the meeting took place at the Sri Perdana Complex in Putrajaya and lasted from 5:15 p.m. to 6:20 p.m., during which preparations for the Melaka and Johor state elections were also discussed.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm John. Thanks for watching.